Hello everybody and welcome to the Talladega Super Speedway for the NASCAR Cup Series Geico 500 and the 10th race of our 2003-2024 Cup Series season. We're in the front row. We have the Fords here at Talladega. Ryan Blaney on pole position alongside RFK co-owner Brad Keselowski. Behind them, Logano, Byron, Hamlin as we are green and underway at Talladega. Who is going to go to victory lane today? Defending race winner is Ty Gibbs from this simulation last season. He won at Talladega, and in the playoffs, I don't remember, but I believe it was Eric Almirola who won that race. So I'm pretty sure the two winners were Gibbs and Almirola. Of course, Almirola not racing full-time anymore. As Keselowski leads us here through turn 1 and 2 over his former teammates of Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano, the Penske duo. And behind them, you got Denny Hamlin, the 11, William Byron, the 24, among others, as we are working our way through 3 for the first time today here at Talladega. Keselowski in the lead. No surprise to see here at Talladega. Such an incredible plate track racer Keselowski is, trying to find himself back in victory lane to get RFK back in the playoffs. Remember, last season, he made the championship 4 with his teammate Chris Buescher. They had an incredible playoff run. Trying to replicate that once again here as Keselowski leads the opening lap of racing here at Talladega over Ryan Blaney and the 11 of Denny Hamlin mounted in charge now. Hamlin, of course, trying to beat your favorite driver and find himself in victory lane once again. We'll see if he can do it here at Talladega. Hasn't won at Talladega since 2020. When, of course, in that controversial finish, he defeated Matt DiBenedetto. Since then, has not found success in victory lane here at this track yet. But of course, Keselowski's holding the lead, Hamlin in second. But now Hamlin making a move for the race on the side of Keselowski. Here comes Hamlin behind them. How about Corey LaJoie, Daniel Suarez find themselves at the front here. Suarez, your 2024 real-life Atlanta race winner. That incredible photo finish. You got LaJoie there, great plate track racer. His top 5 here last year. And has been very strong so far at the plate tracks. But Denny Hamlin now clear for the race lead over Suarez and Keselowski through the tri-oval. And to start finish line early here in Stage 1 Talladega, Denny Hamlin will lead the way for Joe Gibbs Racing. And now we want to do a restart. Caution has come out here on lap 30. There's only 28 cars on the lead lap. It'll be Joey Logano and Kyle Larson leading us to the green flag. And a brilliant restart there from the 5 of Kyle Larson. Shoots out of a rocket. And Larson is clear for the race lead in turn 1 here at Talladega. A track that he has struggled oh so mightily at. He is, especially at this type of racetrack, super speedways have just not been kind to Kyle Larson throughout his career. He has found every way to lose one of these races, whether it's crashing out or just not having a fast enough car, blowing an engine. All the works have taken him out of contention winning here at super speedways. But if you do remember in our little NR2003 universe here, Larson did win the Daytona 500 in 2022. But here, Denny Hamlin just got put in the wall by BJ McLeod right there. A little bit of contact, almost an incident right there. We stay green. But Hamlin and McLeod bounce off each other into the wall. There's Larson leading now over Joey Logano. So you just go through the back of the field. Everyone else running, doing fine, managing their race up here at the front and the back, staying clean. So far, definitely a clean Talladega race for our standards the last couple of seasons here in our 2003. So definitely very impressive so far. Everyone's keeping it clean. Logano now leading Kyle Larson. How about the 71 of Zane Smith? Has had an insane start to the year. Is currently above the cut line in that 16th and final spot on the playoff grid, trying to stay above the cut line. He's had a great start to the year, though, especially at the plate tracks. He's had some good luck go for him here these last couple of races. Behind us is the engine failure. The 31 of Daniel Hemrick has just blown an engine right in the middle of the back straightaway. Luckily, he's able to pull out of the way, get on the bottom of the racetrack, and go on the apron and stay out of the way of the pack. But Daniel Hemrick, the colleague driver, the Xfinity champion, just blew an engine. He is done for the day here in Talladega. He'll be our first DNF as the motor goes on Daniel Hemrick, and his tough season continues as Joey Logano will lead us here on lap 33 at Talladega. And now on to lap 52. It is Shane Van Gisbergen, SVG in the 16 for Colleague Racing, leading his first lap of the season here at a plate track of all courses that he's leading. SVG leading here at Talladega. Kyle Larson second. Look out, there's Cody Ware making his season debut since his reinstatement from NASCAR. He is way off the pace, stacking up that outside lane. But how about this? SVG leading the way here at Talladega at a plate track. Something you definitely did not expect to see. I mean, remember the Xfinity race yesterday? He was incredible. He almost won the race. He was up there in second on the last lap, but ended up dropping back to finish in 4th. But still, I had a tremendous run there in our simulation yesterday. He's trying to do that once again here today. SVG at the front of the field. Shout out to him, doing a tremendous job. And now it's Larson back up to the front. Logano behind him. They seem to have the 2 fastest cars right now. It's Kyle Larson, Joey Logano. As Larson leads 53 laps in over Joey Logano here at Talladega. Now on to lap 54, the last lap, sorry, not last lap, 2 to go here in stage 1. Ryan Preece went to the inside of Kyle Larson. Preece going for the lead in the stage win, trying to bring himself some glory in that Stewart-Haas Racing Ford. Preece so desperately wanting that stage win. Austin Dillon chasing him down in second, trying to take it away. Right to the inside lane goes Austin Dillon, trying to take the lead and the stage win now as we go down the backstretch. Behind them, you got the 45 of Reddick right here in contention. Larson, obviously, still right there. Third is the 38 Todd Gillen's a lap car. So Larson in fourth, trying to regroup. Catch back up to Reddick, Dillon, and Preece. And now it's Preece and Dillon fighting for the stage win. Preece not had much success at plate tracks, but Austin Dillon, of course, 2018 Daytona 500 champion. Great players behind his pit stops are happening right at the end of the stage. Alex Bowman in the 48 has brought it down to the pit lane, as well as Ty Gibbs, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott. Interesting strategy calls. They don't even know if they're going to stay on the lead lap because of this call here, man. This is really pushing their luck here to make this on styles. Once again, Preece and Dillon still side by side for the lead in the stage win. Reddick and Larson shoving. They're about to get by a couple of cars coming out of pit road. Noah Gragson, Brad Keselowski here, Harrison Burton all coming out of pit road. Scout, watch out when they merge on the track here with Burton and Keselowski. Oh, Reddick going down. Watch out for Harrison Burton. There's contact. Around goes Burton. He's spinning. Keselowski wrecking in the back as well. Oh, there's SVG gets turned. He's slamming into Berry, and he's wrecking down the track in a multi-car incident here at Talladega. Burton, Gregson, Keselowski, SVG, Josh Berry, Tyler Reddick involved. Multiple cars in a big wreck down the Alabama gang backstretch here at Talladega. As Harrison Burton was just merging right into the pack right as Tyler Reddick went low, slammed into him, turns Burton around, everyone's scattering. McDowell hooks Van Gisbergen off of Briscoe. He spins down into Berry. They both wipe out to the inside. Shame for SVG. He had a real good run going today. And Keselowski also got turned around, I believe, by Truex. And so his day is done, unfortunately, for the 6 of Keselowski. I mean, he fallen a lap down with some bad strategy, but still, he had a good car. But Austin Dillon here is going to win stage 1 under caution over Ryan Preece, who'll be right over stage. So Austin Dillon, your stage 1 winner. Ryan Preece is second. Tyler Reddick will be third in the stage. Joey Logano will come home in fourth. You'll have Zane Smith coming home 5th, Kyle Larson 6th, Truex in 7th, Anthony Alfredo in 8th, getting stage points in 62. Then Eric Jones 9th, and Daniel Suarez earns the last stage point. It's Austin Dillon, your stage 1 winner at Talladega. Now we get back underway. Here on lap 60, we have 6 cars, Busch, Bowman, Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, Logano, and Reddick, who are ahead of the pack, who is just catching up to them as we go green. Alfredo Larson, where they're going to come in with a full head of steam up tier leaders. Oh, look at this, they all move out of the way for Kyle Larson. He's hauling the mail right into third. This has worked out perfectly for Kyle Larson. He goes right to the front of the field as Reddick and Zane Smith just put themselves in the wall right there, too high on the racetrack. We're 3 and 4 wide. They're out the pack now, racing for position once again here, trying to figure out where we stand and race for position. Larson now positioning himself in a great spot. He is now in the race lead as he gets to the inside of Kyle Busch right here, as Larson takes the lead back at Talladega with help from Justin Haley and Daniel Suarez as he goes by Kyle Busch and Alex Bowman here at Talladega in stage number 2. Larson having a very strong car today, probably his best super speedway car he's had in a very long time. Leading laps, seems to have the fastest car out there on the track. Could this be the day Larson wins his first race at Talladega? We will see. Larson leads early in stage 2 here at Talladega over Daniel Suarez and Alex Bowman. Now, a whole host of cars out of the race here on lap 85 as Reddick and Truex, the 2 Toyotas, lead us to the green flag. There's a whole chunk of cars out of the race at the back end of the field here. If I can go down to check on it. It's a lot of guys. Yeah, that's BJ McLeod, Ricky Stenhouse, SVG, Harrison Burton, Austin Cindric, all out of the race here. Some that we missed must have happened, knocked them all out. I mean, SVG was having a tremendous run. Suarez also out as well. Suarez had a top 10 car. I just finished 10th in stage 1 and was up there running top 5. And now he's out of the race. So some guys said we missed. I got a good chunk of cars. And this is just 29 cars in this race. We have Reddick leading Alfredo and Larson here at Talladega as we work our way through 3 and 4. Reddick trying to get his first plate track win of his career. Of course, he's been very strong on the road courses and intermediates, not so much as super speedways. But here comes Larson once again. Larson having a tremendous run today. Now the inside of Reddick, Larson will take the lead back here at Talladega. He has been so strong today, keeping it up now, leading the way 87 laps in. And now we watch the 9 of Chase Elliott come down pit road here on that 150. This is to the end of stage 2. Chase Elliott just came down pit road. Other guys making their pit stops. So right now the lead's going to cycle out to the 5 of Kyle Larson. But the way the strategy is working, obviously right now there's very little cars on the lead lap. But Larson Truex, Larson and Truex both still have to come down pit road here. Once they pit, the full pit cycle will cycle out for us, and we should have the battle for the stage 2 win here. As the last two guys who have not come down to green flag conditions, we only have like 3 laps to go in the stage here. It ends at the end of lap 119. So Larson trying to bring home a stage win, but now he'll come in for his pit stop. Larson comes in this time by. So Larson ready for his green flag pit stop at the end of the stage. That'll leave just the 19 of Truex out on the racetrack, who's going to try to stay out and see how he fares. Can he hold on to win the stage, or will he have to come down to get fuel as well for his green flag pit stop here right at the end of stage 2 as he leads over Larson and Elliott, everyone who's coming down pit road. So Truex leads here on 117 later that lap. Truex going to bring it in for his schedule. He's the final car to come in for the green flag pit stop. So Truex is in, which means now it's going to cycle out, I believe, between Larson and Elliott and how they fare against Truex at the end of this pit cycle. Coming to 2 to go on the stage right here. Here comes Chase Elliott with John Hunter Nemechek, both on the lead lap in the lap car of Byron. And there is Truex, and they fly by him. Chase Elliott leading here with 2 to go in stage 2 at Talladega, but John Hunter Nemechek right there in second as Elliott's teammate Byron tries to unlap himself to get back in contention here. He's just got to get in front of the 9 and the 42 and stay there, and he can race his way back onto the lead lap here. Yeah, Larson there in third, but he's lost a draft. So is Bowman, Zane Smith, and all them back there. So it's basically a battle between Larson and Nemechek for the stage win. As they work their way through 3 and 4, watch out for the lap car of Austin Dillon, your stage 1 winner. Just went a lap down. Austin Dillon is now Nemechek clear for the lead over Chase Elliott. How about John Hunter Nemechek trying to get his first career stage win here for Legacy Motor Club in that 42, having a great run, the Dollar Tree Toyota. Chase Elliott right behind him in second. 2 guys hungry for a win, that's for sure. Now on the last lap of stage 2, Nemechek in the lead, Elliott in second though, trying to find a way by to get the stage win. They're the only 2 who can get it. Byron just trying to block them both to stay on the lead lap to get back into contention, but both these guys want to keep him a lap down. So one less car you have to worry about. Fighting for the race win here is now Nemechek in the lead, but what will Elliott do down the backstretch? Elliott going to go for a move, a little bit hesitant, but now Elliott sends it to the inside. Chase Elliott hooks the left, and now he's going for the race lead here on Nemechek in the stage win. It's going to be a close one, side by side. Going to be a drag race, Elliott or Nemechek. Who is going to win this stage here? Elliott's some great momentum right there through 3 and 4. He gets ahead of Nemechek by a nose, but Nemechek now, the draft of Byron, pulls him back. Side by side once again, coming to the tri-oval now for the final time. It's going to be a photo finish for the stage win. And to the line, it's going to be Chase Elliott and edging out Nemechek for the stage 2 win. Nemechek is second, Larson is third, Eric Jones, Zane Smith the top 5, Bowman 6th, Paris is 7th, Logano 8th, Truex 9th, and Christopher Bell runs their top 10 stage 2 as Chase Elliott steals the stage 2 win from the hands of John Hunter Nemechek. And now we get back underway in the final stage of racing here on lap 124. Going to be 65 laps to go. Larson and Nemechek. So you got Legacy Motor Club in the inside lane, Nemechek and Jones, and Hendrick Motorsports on the outside lane with Larson and Bowman fighting out for the win here. Behind them you got Priest, Bell, Truex, Anthony Alfredo having a tremendous run in that Dude Wipe Chevrolet for Beard Motorsports. But Nemechek and the Legacy Motor Club Toyotas are clear for the lead here at Talladega. Nemechek in the lead, Jones in second, controlling the lines right now, trying to find themselves in the victory lane for the first time this season. And as, of course, the renamed Legacy Motor Club, they did not win last season either, as they both struggled. Well, Nemechek wasn't in the Xfinity Series, but the Ty Dillon was in the 42. Sorry, no, Grayson was in the 42. He had the suspension and everything. He struggled. Eric Jones missed the playoffs. And they're both trying to get redemption here in 2024 as Jones leading. Bowman trying to make a move to the inside. Gets blocked by Jones for second. So Eric Jones will lead the way here in the final stage of racing with 64 to go at Talladega. And now we move on here to 48 to go. At 141 is Alex Bowman going for a move with a race lead on the inside of Joey Logano through 3 and 4. Trying to take the lead here for Hendrick Motorsports. He goes to the inside. Now the 48 is coming down pit road. Bowman coming in for a pit stop. Kyle Busch runs into the back of him, and around goes Kyle Busch. How bad is his luck this season? By God, Kyle Busch cannot catch a break. He's coming for a pit stop, and he completely overcooks the entry and slams into the back of Alex Bowman's car, drills him, and completely kills the nose of his car. Just like that, Kyle Busch is done for the day here in Talladega as he runs over Alex Bowman, who's trying to pit. Now Bowman has huge bumper damage, and Busch is done. Caution is out. Logano leads. What is happening here at Talladega? Now it is Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano side by side for the lead. Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace trying to unlap themselves, get back in the race here. Alfredo up here battling for the lead. You got Josh Berry, John Hunter Nemechek, who's having a great run today. So we're going our way through 3 and 4. Legale in the 42, it blows an engine. There goes Nemechek. The motor has blown on John Hunter Nemechek's Legacy Motor Club Toyota. He was second in stage 2, having a career day, and now the engine goes on John Hunter Nemechek. Our second engine failure of the day. He joins Daniel Hemrick in the garage with that. By goodness, he cannot catch a break. The chaos really started to break out here, Talladega. We're going to throw a yellow for that, for the oil leak on the racing from the engine of Nemechek right there. And so that will get Chase Elliott back on the lead lap, and Bubba Wallace only 1 lap down as Joey Logano leads Eric Jones at Talladega, who will be left to try to avenge his fallen teammate of John Hunter Nemechek. Now we want here to just 4 laps to go. Eric Jones leading, but here comes the lap cars of Bubba Wallace and Josh Berry. Dive to the inside of Jones, hang him out, and now here come the lead lap Hendrick cars. Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson going for the lead and for the win here at Talladega. Can Chase Elliott break the winless streak and win here at Talladega? He's on the inside of Eric Jones, and Elliott will lead with just 3 to go. Larson second, Jones third, Byron and Reddick also in the mix here. Now just 2 to go. Elliott leading now. Jones goes to the inside. Larson goes down to try to block, but he can't. Jones sends it 3 wide. And now it's 3 wide for the lead. Coming to the white flag this time. Can Eric Jones break up the Hendrick trio? Larson, Elliott, Byron. He does. He's clear. Jones the lead here at Talladega. Larson second, Byron third, Elliott fourth. They have to find their way back ahead of Eric Jones. The only complication is the lap car of Carson Hocevar, and the 77 is in the mix here, being a bit of an issue for the Hendrick drivers. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank for Eric Jones here at Talladega as he tries to win his way into the playoffs for Legacy Motor Club. Of course, he won twice in 2022, made a pretty deep playoff run to the round of 8 that season. Now he's trying to turn it around here in 24 after missing playoffs last season. Larson following Hocevar to the bottom. He's hoping that's his only hope here. Byron and Elliott both following Eric Jones on that top line, trying to find a way to make a move. Nothing yet. They're just drafting him down the backstretch. Eric Jones, exactly what he wants to see behind him. One lane he can block, and Hocevar blocking Kyle Larson, but a bit of a run now from Hocevar, that inside lane. Larson, does he have enough to get Hocevar clear so he can side draft Eric Jones for the win coming the line? I don't think so. Hocevar's losing momentum. He's got damage, doesn't have the pace. And back to the line. Legacy Motor Club is going to return to victory lane as Eric Jones wins at Talladega. He is back in the playoffs. 5th career win for Jones in the 43. Your runner-up is William Byron, Larson second, Elliott third, Hendrick 2, 3, 4. Then Reddick is 5th, Joey Logano comes home 6th, and now here's the battle for 7th between Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex back to the start-finish line. Blaney will end up in 7th, Truex 8th, and then the battle for 9th between Alex Bowman and Christopher Bell. Here coming the line, Christopher Bell underneath the 48, trying to give it one last shot here at the line. Can Bell steal 9th at the last second from Bowman? Here's the race. The line's going to be a drag race side by side at the line. 9th place will narrowly go to Alex Bowman, just edging out Christopher Bell, who rounds out your top 10. But how about that? Eric Jones wins for Legacy Motor Club at Talladega and will make his valiant return to the Cup Series playoffs. As you see the final race results, Jones, your winner, William Byron, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, the Hendrick trio just could not defeat Eric Jones and are once again shorted of victory. Then Tyler Reddick, a great run, runs to your top 5. Joey Logano, much needed 6th place finish. Blaney in 7th. Truex 8th, a good top 10 for Bowman. And nice, all 4 Hendrick cars in the top 10. And then Christopher Bell will round out your top 10. And you see out the rest of the race results there. Top 15s for Justin Haley, Corey LaJoie, Anthony Alfredo. Hell of a job in his second start of the year for Beard Motorsports here at Talladega. Coming home P16. Great job by him right there. Great finish for that team. That really shows positive strides by Alfredo and that Beard Motorsports squad. Hocevar in the top 20. Of course, the lap car there that influenced the finish a little bit. And at the end, you had some DNFs. You know, Keselowski had a good car. SVG leading laps, crashes out. BJ McLeod ended up leading 1 lap today. He ends up crashing out 32nd. Hemrick had the engine failure. Nemechek, after being runner-up in stage 2, had his engine expire. Zane Smith, who was top 5 on speed, also crashed out. Kyle Busch, of course, ran to the back of Alex Bowman and wiped himself out. So those are the guys who really DNF'd there. Cody Ware, 25th in his return to the Cup Series. But in the end, it is Eric Jones celebrating in victory lane for Legacy Motor Club, clinching a playoff spot for now. And he brings him to victory lane, defeating The Hendrick trio, who thought they had it, but Eric Jones nonetheless gets it done for Jimmy Johnson, Richard Petty, and Legacy Motor Club. Now here's the updated playoff grid. Jones is our 9th different winner through 10 races. Those playoff spots starting to fill up just like it has each of the last 2 seasons. Then on points, it's pretty 10th to 15th is pretty safe right now. Larson, Reddick, Elliott, Blaney, Bowman, Hamlin, all more than 25 points above the cut line. Just as long as there's no new winners, those guys are chilling. And then Zane Smith still above the cut line, 10 races in, 8 points above Stenhouse for that last spot in the playoffs. Austin Dillon only up by 9, Logano out by 22, and then the SHR duo of Priest and Berry just between 30 and 40 below the cut line right there for those guys. RFK guys, Kyle Busch further out than that. So until the next episode for Dover Motor Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.